Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sixth Report. Today, I'm joined with Jeremy Link, President and CEO of Kiboko Gold, to discuss the recent press release. So, Jeremy, I'll actually let you update the audience on June 20th press release, and we can take it from there.
Thanks a lot, Kyle. Yesterday, we put out a news release for another batch of drill results from our Harricana project, which is located about 55 kilometers north of Val-d'Or on the Quebec side of the Abitibi, Canada's most productive gold producing region. Results from yesterday met or in line, if not exceeded, management's expectations. The goal of our phase one program is to verify historical drill results for the purposes of mineral estimation. So right now, and that's what the program is doing, what it is intended to do, and we have more results coming out in the coming weeks.
Thank you. So you stated that your team is confident and that it can rely on these historical drilling data for the mineral resource estimation for the Marcotte zone. Can you provide some context on your team's comfortability level with this data, and does this change your company strategy moving forward at all?
Yeah, so our drilling provides us confidence in the results that were done, historically, so that we can rely on them for mineral resource estimation. And that's a key part of the current CIM guidelines for mineral resource estimation when you rely upon historical or legacy data. For us, the historical data, the stuff prior to since 43-101 should be able to be used fairly broadly. The results, though, that come from drilling prior to 43-101, so the results from, say, the 1930s, 40s, and 1980s, we'll only ever use those for inferred resources, simply because they don't have modern QA/QC, we don't have the core, a variety of other factors that come into play. So that doesn't really change our strategy. That was always our position was that we would use the historical results to develop an exploration model. We would then go out and drill test that exploration model so that we could rely upon the historical drilling for mineral resource estimation purposes.
Thank you. So how are the assay turnaround times, and when can we expect the remaining drill results for the phase one drill program? Because there are still a few pending, right?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kyle. So one of the issues that Kiboko has had over the last 6 months or so is that lab turnaround times were well below expected rates. And that was due to a variety of things, where there was labor issues, equipment availability, and a handful of other issues at the laboratory. Those issues are now all behind us. Also, the lab there are now more laboratories offering the assay technique, photon assay, that we use, which is taking some pressure off the lab. So turnaround times now are about 4 weeks, and we're expecting that the last chunk of data to be uploaded to the servers tonight, which means that we'll start drafting the news release for the Hooper bunkhouse zone this week, and we should have those results out in the next probably 2 weeks, as it does take time to prepare figures and digest this information. This is a separate area of drilling from the Marcotte trend. It's a conjugate trend that's next door and is also quite large.
Perfect. So why don't you summarize for the audience what you can look forward to for the remainder of 2023?
Yeah, so over the next few weeks, we'll have more drill results come out for the bunkhouse and lot 14 zones at the Harricana project. This will all culminate into a mineral resource estimate that we'll report this summer. And then that will be followed up by a phase 2 drill program at Harricana, which then we would expect to lead to another mineral resource, probably in the spring to summer of next year. And I would hope that would also include a preliminary economic assessment.
Perfect. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Kyle, thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too.